Bay of Fundy is home to the highest tides in the world. And that's just the beginning of what New Brunswick has to offer. It has some of the most breathtaking scenery on the planet. From rugged mountain wilderness to stunning sandy beaches, peaceful river valleys, and the most epic coastline on the Atlantic. It's a road tripper's paradise, a place where natural beauty meets the heart and soul of maritime culture. It's also home to the ultimate sand sculpting showdown.
Woo! If you don't step up, you're going home quick.
6 teams are still trying to win the $10,000 grand prize.
We're here for the win.
The competition is on.
Last time, Dan and Joby's gigantic scarab scored their 3rd win.
Welcome to Jobyland.
And now,
Hey, Joby.
one thing's for certain.
Dan and Joby need to be taken down.
Everyone is coming for them.
I think they have enough first prize.
I'm Sean Majumder. Watch as we race against the tide. Artists! The Bay of Fundy's powerful tides are responsible for carving its iconic, rugged rocks and shaping its beautiful coastline. This erosion has also led to some fascinating discoveries. Fossils from the dawn of time. At your sand plots, you will unearth a fossil from a creature that lived long ago. Your challenge today is to bring this fossil back to life in your own way. Are you guys ready to race against the tide?
Yeah!
Go!
It's a castle.
There it is.
Wow, it's a tooth.
Okay. What is it?
I guess it's a tail of some kind of dinosaur. We'll make something out of it. What? We don't know yet.
Got an idea? Hey, there it is.
What is this? It's a fish. As a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist. I guess partly why I play in sand now. It's kind of like digging and finding treasures. I think it's going to be fun trying to do fossils. We found this little guy in our plot, so what we're planning on doing is having a very large fish coming up, catching our little fish, which is our fossil.
As the group gets smaller, the competition gets greater. We kind of been struggling for a little bit. Hopefully this will be the piece to stay in the game.
I'm feeling in my zone today. I love to carve dinosaurs. It's nice. There's a lot of textures that can be involved. We came up with something that involves a triceratops, kind of life and death. So one side is showing the skeleton of the triceratops. The other side is showing the triceratops in life. I'm really confident. It just feels comfortable to have won 3 competitions. Okay, stop.
Hey, Joby. Have to work? Come on.
We haven't won yet.
We are close for winning the last one.
Today's sand champs are Dan and Joby.
Dan and Joby won the 3 challenges. I think that's our turn now.
We found a very nice fossil.
Look like a fish. So we're gonna do a lot of small kind of fish things in a round wall that looks like a wave.
Today, we will win.
Aaron and Bruce, let's talk a little bit about the last challenge. Dan and Joby winning again.
It was really, really close, though. We had our top 2, Dan and Joby and Guy and Seveline. We were splitting hairs to make that decision.
Guy and Seveline felt the sting from last challenge.
I think they're going to definitely turn it up a notch.
Focus, 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 focus.
They want to prove that they're deserving of a win.
But Dan and Joby feels like they have all the momentum.
They are the team to beat, obviously. They seem to be able to do anything you throw at them, but you're only as good as your last sculpture.
Okay, we're gonna go like another inch and then put the box. Dan and Joby need to be taken down. But I'm not an archaeology major, and so I'm not too interested in the subject matter. The way I'd like to take this is more conceptual. We're thinking it's a tail of some kind of dinosaur in a rock with a kid sitting in front of it, totally ignoring the history that's behind him and looking at his phone. At this point in the competition, everybody out here is great. So if we can make it to the next challenge, we're in good shape.
First, the teams must meet today's judging criteria: fossil interpretation, best use of forms, and clean carving.
This is an interesting one. It's unique to have a prop that you can actually visualize.
I'm really going to be looking for how they take their fossil and turn it into that creature. It's all about pushing the limits here. I mean, they can definitely use their imagination and make up a creature, but it has to be believable.
The teams will have just 6 hours to pull off their prehistoric pieces. A flag system will warn the teams of how close the tide is to shore. Yellow flag means the tide is at its farthest point, and And red flag means the tide is surging dangerously close to the markers, which will end the competition.
There we go. We made a bold move. We're going 4 high.
Dan and Joby are consistently pumping out really nice pieces, and we need to up our game to compete with that. We are making an ancient sea monster coming up out of the Fundy tides.
Something with a lot of teeth.
It's gonna look vicious. Looks like we're the only ones who are going up 4 layers.
A lot of teams were scared to go up that high. We're not going to let fear control our creativity.
That all you got?
Today, we try to stay small because it's not in the criteria to have a big sculpture. They are very experienced judges, so it's difficult to impress them.
We're halfway through this competition, and, we would love to win one. Our challenge today is to take this fossil here and bring it to life somehow. We decided to do a prospector. He's like digging for gold, and he hits something, clink, 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 and picks it up, and he's like looking at it, and he doesn't really know what it is. So now he's researching it in a fossil book. We're going to get a facial expression finally on this piece, which is my strength, facial expressions.
This is a statement, guys. I'm loving the height on this one. It feels like it's a risky one.
Last time we went this high, we had a collapse. We're going to try and be smarter about it this time.
How do you carve smart?
You watch Dan and Joby, and you copy them.
Dan and Joby like to play it safe. Everything they've made has been short, except for the one time they needed to go high. So,
Right.
yeah. I mean, if we were smart, we would do that and just stay low to the ground. But I think we're a little bit more adventurous.
This is some confidence I'm seeing here today.
Feeling really good today.
I love it.
Yeah.
We don't feel we've put our best foot forward yet, so we're hungry to make that happen.
Right.
And if we get a win with that, all the much better.
2 hours in, and the water is headed for low tide. But the rivalry on the beach is at an all-time high.
This is going to be a prehistoric scene with parts of the skeleton, and Joby on the other side is making the live Triceratops popping out.
So is there an A side or a B side?
There's a Dan side and a Joby
Okay, so there might be a little competition between you two on this piece.
Yeah, because the others, they're not up to the challenge, so we...
Aha. You're sounding very confident now.
Wow, he's getting us in trouble. Sorry, I'm sorry.
We're here for the win, huh, Joby?
Same as you are, but I'll do it more beautiful.
Hey, shut your mouth, okay?
What is the problem, eh? I wish you all the best. You don't want to stress yourself.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes,
Open
always.
your mouth, please. You give me a big salad.
Guy and Sibling want to win. It's do it or don't.
Oh, you have a big crack? Oh, right here. Oh, no, it's you. Oh, sorry.
I love Joby and Dan, but I think they have enough first prize. Now they have to stop and learn a little bit more from us.
We're at the cove where 6 top sand sculpting teams are really heating up the competition.
Hey, shut your mouth. We're here for the win.
Same as you are, but I'll do it more beautiful.
The cool thing about this challenge is the artists get to start with a real fossil, so that really gives them some direction.
The competition is on. We even have some trash talking going back and forth.
Well, we know how that is. When we're pitted next to another team, that's just stuff that we like to spit back and forth for good fun, right?
One thing's for certain, all of the artists are coming for Dan and Joby. They're coming for them.
Oh, yeah.
As the tide nears its farthest point out, the artists are hyper-focused on clean carving technique, something the judges will be looking for.
Clean carving is just making crisp shadows and very smooth surfaces, no crumbs.
Right now, we are putting texture and skin onto our prehistoric sea monster.
I'm working on the movement, all those small creatures. The lines need to be really clean, so we try to do it deep, and after we blow it with the straw.
The competition is tough out here. We're surrounded by modern-day sand sculpting legends. If you don't step up, you're going home quick.
Nice, nice, pound up. And on the front here, what's happening?
Our piece today is called Missing Out on History. It shows a youth sitting in front of a fossil.
Looking at a cell phone, but not looking at the history of all this beautiful stuff that was in the past.
Nice concept, guys. How did you feel about getting a fossil as a starting point for this challenge?
It was kind of difficult at first.
But when it came to mind that, we can make a message about what we're losing with technology, we were all in.
Attention, sculptors!
Here we go.
The tide has turned and is coming for ya! You have 3 hours left!
Faster, faster, faster.
Yes! Into yellow flag warning! And it's the moment of truth for the tallest sculpture on the beach.
Right now, we're taking this last form off. I feel like we've gotten enough weight off the top, so when we release the forms, all that pressure doesn't make it collapse.
At this point, if it collapses, we're gonna need a miracle or we're going home. It's still standing, but it's still got a few more hours to go, so it's too early to celebrate.
What? You like it? What?
Obviously gunning for a win.
We take some risk. The top is narrow.
With the cut through.
How you feeling after the last challenge?
Motivated.
How badly do you want this?
I want this a lot. I give everything.
What is different about a sand sculptor's brain?
I think you have to open your mind of all the possibility, and like my dad say every time, listen the sand.
Because we talk with the sand, huh? It's the same life. My body, inside I have 1,000 million cells inside. So the sand is the same. Right. Really 1,000 million of grain of sand, huh?
The chemistry between you and the earth.
We are only one. All humans are one.
With only an hour left in the competition, one team's winning streak may be facing extinction.
The Triceratops is the major thing of our sculptures. I'm actually having a hard time finding my dinosaur. I'm working on the face of the Triceratops, and I cannot find it. I'm really struggling.
So it like goes in a bit, you know, just to get a little more interesting shape.
It feels weird. This challenge was supposed to be my comfort zone. Sometimes you're just not able to do what's in your mind. I don't know, sometimes if you go away, you have a look and...
Anybody can have a bad day, and no matter how many times you win, each day is a new contest, and you're just trying to stay alive to come back for the next one.
With less than an hour left in the competition, the teams are breathing life into their prehistoric creations.
All right, let's move, move, move. We got deep cuts, deep shadows. There's something that's going to be more interesting to look at.
I'm working on a little girl right now. Little does she know that the prehistoric toothy monster is looking for a snack.
I'm working on the face. If you keep the face straight, looks like a statue or something. All it takes is a little tilt of the head. It brings the thing so much more to life. You can see a crow's foot right there. A big moment is when you're carving a face and it starts looking back at you. Ah, there you are. There's my friend.
But costly mistakes can steer progress back in time.
Oh, gosh. My tool fell on top of that corner, and it just like...
Mark accidentally knocks over the cell phone, which is a really critical piece of this sculpture. There's so much more to life than what you see on your smartphone.
Okay, slide it. No.
Oh, gosh. Tide's coming in.
I'm feeling a bit rushed and trying to get the rest of this in here. I'm relying on whatever depth I can get. And when that sun is shining directly into it, I'm losing most of that depth. It softens it, but like this one, it shines directly in, you just wash it out. I can't really see what I'm making. I don't know if it's gonna come across when the judges come around.
At one point, we have to go on.
We don't want to be extinct.
We are close to the end. Are they bringing their game or what?
They're definitely all here to win it today.
I was a little bit nervous about Ava and Sue with that fourth form.
They took that risk.
There's enough time right now that could have a collapse, which is the worst.
Mark and Leonard, that's a great concept. But I feel like they took their fossil and they just replicated it in their sculpture. Dan and Joby, I think they're struggling a little bit.
They're pulling some stuff together, but I'm not quite sure exactly what they're doing.
Well, whatever they're gonna do, they better hustle because that tide is bearing down.
It seems that the tide is coming in faster than usual. Maybe it's my impression, maybe because now I just dream of the tide every night.
The tide is nigh!
Son of a gun.
Oh, my God.
This is your red flag warning! You have 10 minutes until the tide hits the markers!
We're gonna be running again.
Crunch time, crunch time, crunch time.
Shovel. I think just shovel.
Tide's in! Time's up!
Good job.
I'm proud of what we did, and I want to win today.
Because we went 4 tiers high, we carved super clean. I hope the judges see the effort we put into really pushing the sand to its limit.
Woo! Benito!
Everything looks clean around the piece. You know, it's just a question of whether or not the concept conveyed.
I don't feel as confident as the other challenges. It's it's a new feeling.
Yeah. Some days you struggle. Hopefully we'll be back for the next one.
The judges must now decide which fossil has best been brought back to life. The teams will be judged on fossil interpretation, best use of forms, and clean carving. Sue and Abe.
They actually went 4 forms high, took the risk. Only sculptors to do it on the beach.
They got a fossil tooth. They made that thing happen in spades. I mean, this thing is the tooth-filled mouth, and it's gonna just absolutely devour this poor, sweet little girl. Awesome cut through at the top, too.
They truly brought their fossil to life.
John and Laura's imagination is incredible. Am I right?
This wizard has got an ammonite. He doesn't know what it is. He's had to pull out his big book of fossils.
Well, carving a face with that much expression and emotion is a difficult task. The carving is crisp on this one. You can read the puzzlement in him.
But they didn't really bring their fossil to life. They just made it a part of their sculpture.
Guy and Seveline.
I am really impressed with the fact that they not only use their fossil to literally interpret it, they also have abstract interpretation going on here.
There's just so much depth to this piece. And I really like this cutout section with the cut through that's shining through onto the back wall. The fluidity is amazing. The finish, the clean carving aspect of this piece, that's hard to do.
Mark and Leonard.
Well, they had a very original idea. There's this young man here, and he's just addicted to his phone, oblivious to the fact that there's an amazing 150-year-old fossil behind him.
Get off your skateboard, bud.
Their clean carving is really stepped up.
However, the challenge today was about bringing a fossil to life, and they just replicated it.
Dan and Joby, what do you think?
Their interpretation of the fossil they got is right on the money.
An interesting story, too, with the skeleton on the back and then the live creature on the front.
I would have liked to have seen a bit more depth in here. I think it would have made it a bit more dramatic, but they've made an incredibly high-quality, beautiful, exciting sculpture.
Junior, senior Alberts.
Very nice. I really like this piece. They got the small fish fossil. They decided they're gonna make this fish being chased down by a bigger fish.
So in terms of bringing it to life, they hit the mark.
And took it up a notch, too.
This is probably their cleanest sculpture yet. It's really finished off.
And then when you look on the back, you can see the little fossil embedded in there. Nice touch.
Today, you were asked to bring an ancient creature back to life, and many of you took us back, way back. But there's one team who is not facing extinction. Today's sand champs are Guy and Seveline.
Guy and Seveline just hit a home run. It looked like a big curtain of crustaceans that somehow had life to them. They were three-dimensional, they were forced perspective, they had depth.
The clean carving was way over the top. Guy and Seveline took a tiny little mollusk fossil and brought it to life and did something incredible with it. It was gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, very good feeling.
We were pretty close last time. Now we did it.
Yeah. Congratulations. You are now one step closer to la finale. Unfortunately, for one of you, the tide has turned. Mark and Leonard, I'm sorry, but please pack your tools and leave the beach.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. This experience has been amazing, and I hope that it inspired the kids and families to go to the beach and just play with the sand.
Obviously, we would like to have gone a little bit further, but this is hopefully not the last that you've ever seen of Leonard and Mark.
Congratulations, artists. You've earned another day at the beach to race against the tide. Next time, you're gonna be revealing your sculptures in the dark.
The challenges are getting tougher and tougher.
I'm so panicked, I can't even talk right now.
Our plan today is rather insane. We're going big.
It's kind of a do or die situation for us.
Edges here make a shadow.
So this is wrong.
It's fine.